6:49, this is your morning in 8 minutes. Crews are fighting 2 brush fires in Anderson County this morning.
One fire is burning on Andes Ridge. At one point, it got so dangerous, crews had to pull back. The fire is now 160 acres and 40% contained. The other fire is near New River Highway. That fire has jumped containment, more than doubled in size to 500 acres. At last check, it was 80% contained. The Rocky Top Police Department sent out an alert to residents saying, quote, if you live in the area and the fire does approach your property, please call 911 and don't try to fight it.
To the north of us in Harlan County, Kentucky, a state of emergency is in effect this morning following several fires in the county. 2 firefighters there are hurt after battling 6 different blazes. Right now, a ban on open burning is in effect in Harlan County until further notice.
And no burn permits are being issued across East Tennessee due to these weather conditions. The National Park Service says it will be monitoring conditions across the Smokies this week for the next good time to finish the controlled burns that started last week. The Park Service says the burns help them protect forests and animals and helps prevent out-of-control forest fires by burning away debris. Last year, they weren't able to complete all the planned burns. They hope to finish them this year. We reached out to the park to we'll let you know when that next burn will be. And a couple accused of child abuse and murder scheduled to appear in Roane County Court today.
Michael and Shirley Gray are accused of abusing and killing their 11-year-old adopted daughter and abusing other children as well. Roane County investigators say in 2017, the couple confined the girl to the basement as punishment. She died within months. Investigators found her skeletal remains in the backyard. Officials say the couple confined another child to the basement for 4 years before being rescued in 2020. The couple is scheduled for a motions hearing today before their trial starts next November. They're also facing another set of charges in Knox County after the remains of an 8-year-old were found at a home in Halls. Their son, Michael Jr., is also accused of abuse and murder in that case. All 3 have pleaded not guilty to their charges.
And today, the Knoxville man accused of attacking and attempting to rape a jogger in Market Square is due in court. Joppa Goen set to appear for a status hearing today. During a previous appearance in court, he had to be removed from the courtroom for what the judge described as disruptive behavior. He's accused of trying to kidnap and rape a woman outside the subway in Market Square in September of last year.
Well, today, the woman indicted on 20 counts of sexual abuse charges, including statutory rape, is due in court. The indictment stems from 18 victims between the ages of 15 and 17 who say they had sexual encounters with Melissa Blair. Officials say all of the incidents happened from spring of 2020 through late 2021. McMinn County Central High School officials say the 38-year-old was involved in booster clubs with the school, but did not work for it officially. She was banned from school property and activities. Investigators say Blair set up meetings with the victims through social media and offered to trade items for sexual favors. She is expected in court for a motions hearing today. We'll keep you updated as we learn more.
And don't panic if you hear sirens in Oak Ridge this week. Maintenance work's being done on the city's public warning siren system. So you may hear the sirens going off, but no need to worry. The sirens are in place to inform you about Y-12 National Security Complex emergencies that may impact you outside of the complex. In the event of an actual emergency, all sirens sound at once with the standard 3-minute tone.
Today, a select group of state lawmakers will hold their first meeting on plans to potentially turn down nearly $2 billion in federal education funding. Tennessee would be the first state ever to reject the money, which makes up about a fifth of our state's education budget. A lot of that money is for low-income students, students with disabilities, and school lunch programs. State leaders say federal money always has strings attached, so it might make sense to turn it down. The committee, who will meet today, will make a report on how feasible that plan is.
Vice President Kamala Harris talking with foreign leaders today about increasing humanitarian aid to the Gaza Strip. This comes as the Israeli military moves deeper into the region. The IDF says on Sunday it stopped firing on certain areas to allow Palestinians to move away from heavy fighting. Secretary of State Antony Blinken made unannounced stops in Baghdad as well to the West Bank city of Ramallah, where he held what's being described as a tense meeting with Palestinian leader Mahmoud Abbas. Meantime, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu again stressed there will be no ceasefire with Hamas until all hostages are released.
Former President Donald Trump is expected to take the stand at his civil trial in New York. Trump is accused of fraudulently inflating the value of his properties to get loans and other benefits. This high-stakes case could cost the former president control of some of his marquee properties, including Trump Tower.
And heads up, parents, Tyson Foods are recalling 30,000 pounds of frozen dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets. So the Department of Agriculture says they may be contaminated with metal pieces. The recalled items have a best-by date of September 4th of next year. The USDA says if you have the nuggets, throw them out or take them back to the store where you got them.
Starting today, AMC Theaters is offering you the chance to see a film for just $5 plus tax. But there is a catch. The title of the film won't be released to you until showtime. AMC's Screen Unseen deal is only available in select locations. It is available at both AMC locations in East Tennessee at the Foothills Mall in Maryville and at College Square in Morristown.
It is 6:54. Let's get over to Kristen Allen with your first alert traffic.
Good morning, folks. That morning commute on this Monday looking great so far. Let's get a live look at Alcoa Highway just south of downtown. You can see that volume building up a little bit there, but nothing too crazy happening. That's pretty much the case across East Tennessee right now. Pellissippi at Kingston Pike. You can see a few folks still out in that direction as the sun starts to come up, but I-40 at 17th Street, same deal. So we're keeping an eye on that morning commute for you this morning, but so far across the board, smooth sailing. Everybody's up to speed and on time. We do want to get a quick look at those drive times. 40 west from Winfield Dunn in Sevier County to downtown, taking me about 15 minutes this morning. Then Alcoa Highway north from Pellissippi Parkway to I-40, moving along about 62 miles an hour, taking you 9 minutes.
Your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Heather Haley.
6:55 on a Monday, at least it's a beautiful Monday. We got a little bit of haze. You can even see that right here as we look down the mountain over Gatlinburg, but gorgeous view of the mountains with a little bit of that haze, just a couple of clouds moving by, and temperatures at a more of a normal chill. We've even hopped back up a couple degrees in Knoxville with some patchy fog acting like a patchy blanket. 37 though downhill from this view in Sevierville, 39 Oak Ridge, 37 Tazewell, a lot of upper 30s to right around 40. Actually normal low. That's one thing. We've had some very cold mornings lately, so this is a seasonable chill. This afternoon, though, way above average. And that's where we're going to continue to pump in more warmth and more wind. We'll be at 62 at 11 a.m. Remember, our sunrise now closer to 7, our sunset 5:36. In between, we're making it to 75. Easily 10 degrees above average on this warmer, mostly sunny Monday, and breezy at times, especially midday to afternoon. That's when those gusts start picking up around 15 to 20 miles per hour at times for this afternoon to evening. It'll start to back off here to round out the day, but the next couple of days really come with more winds. That means more leaves coming down, more yard work, but remember, do not be tempted to burn those leaves. I really discourage that, as this is only going to continue to compound the situation with dry air, dry surface, more leaves, again, more wind for now on this very warm side of an approaching cold front. So I'm tracking that on and off rain that ends the week, the drop in temperature that'll come with it Friday into the weekend as well. So we're seeing and feeling a lot of changes this week, and I've got more on that cold front coming up on the CW.
Heather, thank you so much. We're continuing to track those 2 brush fires in Anderson County this morning. Join us on the CW Knoxville with the latest.